Hi folks, today I'm going to show you how I made this poster. It is transpired by Romans chapter 5 verse 1. Jesus reigns, all glory to your name forever. Therefore, since we have been justified by faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ the Messiah. I love this passage. It says here that we have been justified by faith. Justification, the total cleansing. And this is what it has done. We have peace with God. Having peace with God is very important. As you can see, sin separated us with God. And this is through our Lord Jesus Christ. And who is Jesus Christ? The Messiah. Jesus reigns. I love that song. And it says, all glory to your name forever. Well, let's start. Now I have here my canvas. Second thing that I'd like to do is to choose a background. And I was debating my mind whether to choose this one or this one. But this one. So, placing it here. Alright. Alright, there you go. What a beautiful garden. It is in a park. The next thing that I'm going to do is to place a secondary background. And I choose this texture. Place it here. And then move around somewhere in here. Like this. Don't worry if you did not place it well. You can always go back by going to the move tool, clicking on it, and make sure that you click on show transform controls on the selected layer. Alright, you can see now clicking on it, now I have this option available. Alright. That should be good enough now. Alright. Now, this texture is blocking the main background. So what I can do is right click on this layer after applying it. And then go to the blending mode. And on the blending mode, there is opacity control. And I would like to use 50. There you go. It lightens up. Now click OK. Now I'm going to type Jesus reigns. But first, I'm going to choose a good font for this. I'd like a font that is bold. Alright. And I'm choosing Rockwell. Where are you, Rockwell? Right there, Rockwell Extra Bold. Now, the size is 10. I will choose 24, a regular, and then Jesus reigns. Why is it in blank? I forgot to adjust the font color. I'd like to use the white. There you go. Click OK. Now, I'd like to make this larger font so that we could easily see and read. There you go. Jesus reigns. Now, at the bottom of it would be all glory to your name forever. There you go. Oops, I've done that. Redo. Okay. Cancel that. But in here, another, and then click there. And at the middle of it, I'm going to make that 2 layer and apply. Now I'm going to resize that. Oh, glory to your name. What a wonderful name we have in Jesus. I love you, Lord. Okay. And let's just remember that really, all glory is for Him because He saved us. Jesus reigns in our hearts. Jesus reigns in us. Jesus reigns in our mind. He directs us. Alright, another thing that I'd like to do is to create a background shadow. Where are you? Drop shadow on both. And I'd like to use 10 distance, and the size would be 0, like that, for that. And I'm going to copy the layer style and paste it under all glory to your name, like that. And probably I'm going to resize the shadow distance into 7. There you go. Alright. Smaller font, of course, shorter shadow. Larger should be longer shadow. Next thing that I'm going to do is to place the text, passage, location, and it would be somewhere in here. So I'm going to copy the texture 2. There's the second layer background for the text by pressing Ctrl J. Now that I have a copy, the same text, I can resize it and drop it on top in here, controlling the arrow of the keyboard and apply. Maybe this is too short. I would like to make it longer, and that's it. Apply. Okay, Romans 5:1. Now the same font, the same size. Wrap it here, and then right there. Click apply, and I'm going to resize it as usual and put it at the center of this square background. Of course, I'm going to apply it, and the layer style is still applicable. Copy, and I'm going to paste it there. And again, it's too big. That was 10 a while ago, so I'm going to drop it probably this time 5 right there. Now bringing up the location of my Facebook account right there. It's too bold. It's not what I would like to be seen. So I'm going to drop a little the opacity right there, just like smack. Jesus Comes community page right there. There you go. I think the background is too large, too bright, so we are going to create another layer, and then, or shall we say, never mind, I'll just create a gradient on top of this background. Alright, and go to the blending option and choose gradient. It's too thick, so we're going to choose another, this one, and this is the neutral density. And under neutral density, let's choose this one. Alright, gradient. Now from the layer style blending option, we can inverse it because we're going to choose radial. See, the dark area is at the center. I would like the dark area to be on the side, and that's too much. Okay, we will brighten it by lowering the opacity right there. Opacity right there, and the scale should be a little bit more. It's just a smack dark color on 4 sides. Alright, that should be it. Alright, I like that. And then align with layer. Click OK. There you go. Yeah. Jesus reigns really within us. Jesus reigns within our heart. Jesus reigns in our spirit. Jesus reigns in our soul. And it is transpired to me from Romans 5:1. Therefore, since we have been justified by faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ, the Messiah. Thank you for watching, folks. Have a good one. God bless.